guys, what's going on? I'm back with another video. This video today is going to be a bit of a different kind of video. I gotta get something off my chest here. Anyways, what you're seeing in the video right now, this is the NHL video game on the Xbox One. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I just happened to be playing it when I came up with the idea for this video, so I recorded some and threw it in. You can see I'm going to town as the Washington Capitals here. But anyways, that's not the point of this video. What I want to talk about in this video is, how else do I say it? So February and March suck. I hate these months. These months here. And the reason I want to make a video is, number one, nowadays everybody just turns to social media when they need to bitch and moan about something. And number two, I just want to see if people agree with my assessment here. I've always hated these 2 months. Today's March 3rd, so we're out of February. We're going into March. I cannot wait for this month to end fast enough. These 2 months of the year... Oh my god, these months. Oh man, these months suck. These are the worst, and I'll explain why. Let me just give you some evidence here. So first of all, so football season ends at the beginning of February, first week of February, right? Baseball doesn't start until April, right? So you get hockey, you got some basketball, but it's pretty much just a yucky time to watch sports, right? It's not cold anymore. Like, if you live in the northern hemisphere, so in North America, Europe, the whole geography there, it's not cold and wintry anymore, but it's not warm either. It's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 10 degrees Celsius if my math is correct. Probably a little bit colder, but it's not cold enough where you're really wearing a coat, but it's not warm enough where you don't need one. It's just this awful, like, just purgatory time here. Nothing's going on here. There's no holidays. There's not that I want a lot of days off or something. There's just nothing going on here. Nothing at all. And so the thing that kind of got me thinking about this is I was actually sitting there the other day. I was actually waiting for somebody. So I was on my phone and just I was kind of sitting there thinking about how much I just hate these 2 months, and I kind of always have. So I decided to look it up just to see if people agree with me. And what came up is there's a term, and I always knew it existed. I just wasn't sure what the official word for it is they're called, these months of the year here, they're called dump months. And what that is a term in, the entertainment industry. So this one, for example, where this time of year, due to the fact that, number one, there's bad weather, so less people go to movies, some travel, and just the fact that these months just kind of suck overall. And people complain about how no good movies come out, and there's no products ever come out, no games come out, nothing ever comes out this time of year. Is because in business, these months here, they're called dump months. And so because of weather and the fact that these months suck, nobody goes to the movie theater. We're just, economically coming off of, the holidays, so people are starting to get their credit card bills, and that's kind of sitting in, so people pull back. And so the only movies they release this time of year are just shit movies. Like, they save the ones that do not screen well to release them at this time of year because they know less people are going to see them anyways. Now, there's tentpole movies, which is, if you go back to last year, like La La Land, Sully, Jackie, Hacksaw Ridge, just all the real blockbuster movies that came out last year. All great movies, by the way. Those all come out at that time of year for a reason. Star Wars, when that comes out at Christmas time for a reason. Games come out in November for a reason. It's because people spend money then, and there's holidays, and people are, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying here? So you combine that with the fact that there's no holidays. The weather, it's not winter anymore, but it's not spring. It's not hot, but it's not cold. Baseball hasn't started, but football's over. It's just this, what do you know what I mean? It's just this awful couple of months here, this February and March every year. Oh man, it sucks. And the other thing is, if you live in the southern hemisphere, I never paid attention to this in school, how exactly this works, because they didn't really teach it to us. But in the southern hemisphere, because the earth, like, it tilts for whatever reason, there's like waves and shit, and it just kind of turns. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's summer when it's winter in the north because of the sun and like Tatooine or whatever it is, however it works. And so like these months now where we're getting ready for spring in North America and Europe and in Asia and stuff like that, they're just coming out of summer in the southern hemisphere. So the winter's coming, right? So the winter's coming for them. It's still yucky for us. No movies, no products, no holidays, no games, no sports. If you start to add this all up, there's a reason, because I talked to some friends about this, and everybody kind of agreed, but nobody could kind of come up with some reasons why. But, oh, man, this time of year sucks. If you just kind of, because I started thinking about why that is, and if you just add it all up, it's a kind of a combination of those things. And then the fact that everybody kind of knows, or at least in business, the fact that they know that and people spend less money and nobody does, you know, they release all the crap movies, and it just kind of compounds, and you get these 2 awful months of the year. No holiday. When I said no holidays, I mean there's, what is there? There's President's Day, and then that's it. There's what's the other one? St. Patrick's Day. It's not even a holiday. It's just, you know, everybody just drinks. That's kind of what goes on then. Not really a holiday. You don't get it off. It's not, you know, from you don't get off at work. Not that I'm saying we need to have all these holidays and days off, but there's just nothing. Like, matter of fact, I don't know anybody who's born in March. Not one. I know a lot of people. I don't know anybody. Like, I know more people all born in, like, the same months, like, within the span of a week. Like, 10 people I can think of than anybody born in March. It's just a nothing month, this month right here. I don't really, more so March than February. February I get it because it's cold and it's kind of sucks and it's just kind of is what it is. But March is really just nothing. There's just nothing going on in March. It really, oh man, I'm pretty sure that plane was like, you know, like I think it was like 3 years ago. There was that plane that just went missing and everybody just stopped talking about it for some reason. You remember that? It was like all over the news for like a month, just what happened to this plane, and then they just, you know, they just don't talk about it anymore. No, they never found it either, but that happened in March. What other awful stuff happened in March? I'm pretty sure the year after that, in 2015, there was, I think it was there like that plane that went into the mountain there. I remember that was in March, and the reason I remember it is because I was at the hospital that day. I remember I was sick the day that happens. That's the only reason I remember, because they had it on in the waiting room. Just every shitty thing ever has kind of goes on in March. Not that I have an opinion on this one way or another. The Iraq War started in March. I just know that because of like history. I kind of pay attention to that type of thing. Not so much the, you know, the other stuff, but I pay attention to that. So that happened in March. Just everything kind of just yuck just kind of went on in this month. So I honestly, I hate this month. I mean, I remember, it's all coming back to me now, 3 years ago, so 2014, okay, it's really been 3 years, wow. I had like some problem with my channel and had to redo a video. That was in March. It's kind of like one of those things where, you know, maybe this is just me, but it feels like it's like always Halloween. Like every time Halloween comes around, it feels like it was just Halloween. I don't know, it's one of those things, I don't know. But anyways, if you agree with me, first of all, if I'm just nuts, if this doesn't make any sense at all, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll shut up. But if it does make sense, and if some of you agree, leave a comment and let me know. I'm just curious to see. Anyways, that's all I got about this. So anyways, I thought I'd make a video about that. So let me know what you guys think. But anyways, until next time, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.